Couple found a buried book, but inside the book they noticed something shocking. John and Betty were walking in their backyard with their dog, Max, when Max suddenly stopped and started digging near an old oak tree. Curious, they helped him and found a rusty metal box. Inside, there was an old leather book. The book was fragile and most of the writing had faded, but between the pages, they found a map. The map showed a location not far from their home. Excited, they decided to follow it. The map led them to an abandoned farmhouse in the woods. The house looked forgotten, with broken windows and ivy growing on the walls. When they stepped inside, what they saw was shocking. Inside the house, the air was full of dust, and old furniture was scattered everywhere. Spider webs hung in the corners, and the wooden floor creaked with every step. The farmhouse looked like no one had been there for decades. But what surprised John and Betty wasn't the abandoned look of the house. It was what they found in the basement. While exploring, they noticed a small staircase leading down. Carefully, they walked into the dark basement with a flashlight. The room was cluttered with broken wooden boxes and rusty tools, all covered in dirt. As they searched the room, they spotted something unusual, a large chest tucked away in a corner, partly hidden behind some crates. Curious, they decided to open it. After breaking the rusty lock, they lifted the lid. Inside, they found piles of old papers, blurry photos, and shiny gold coins. The coins looked very old, probably from the 1800s, but they were still in great condition. Alongside the coins was a folded note. Betty carefully unfolded the note and began to read. She realized it was connected to the book they had found earlier near the oak tree. The note revealed that the farmhouse once belonged to a man named Samuel Briggs, who had lived during the gold rush era. Samuel was not just an ordinary prospector, he had been a trusted banker who helped miners keep their gold safe. The note revealed that Samuel Briggs began as a miner, but quickly saw how often miners lost their gold to theft and scams. To help, he created a secret system, hiding gold for others in safe locations like his farmhouse. Over time, his reputation for honesty grew, and miners from all over the area trusted him to protect their fortunes. The papers and photos in the chest offered more insight into Samuel's life. There were letters of thanks from miners and maps showing other hidden caches he had created. One photo showed Samuel standing outside the farmhouse with a group of miners who had relied on him. Sadly, the note hinted at tragedy. Samuel had planned to retrieve the gold and use it to open a bank in the growing town nearby. However, he fell ill before completing his plans, leaving the treasure hidden for over a century. John and Betty were amazed. They realized they hadn't just found gold. They had uncovered a piece of forgotten history.